Tack Tips.
Hi guys, Johnny Too Much here with Tack Tips. Now, usually when we spend time on the Tack Tips range, it looks a lot like this. But sometimes all you have is one box of shells and one target. So when money's tight and you still want to get some training in, let me show you my favorite method for getting the most out of that one box of 50 rounds. Now with your first 10 rounds, I highly suggest just getting them downrange. Get yourself in a good self-defense distance and get the bullseye 10 times just to get warmed up and get a feel for your gun and where you're going. So I got 10 rounds of my Glock here, and we're just going to do the best we can. Now that you got your initial practice out of the way, you want to make sure you're good with both hands, like all the Wild West stunts you see in those movies. I got 5 rounds in here. I'm just going to go with my strong hand, for me that's my left hand, and see what I could do one-handed. Once you do that, go ahead, change your mag, get a practice on your reloading, and go offhand. For me, this is my right hand. I'm a little worse on this side. We'll see how I do. Alright, now relax. You've been shooting for 20 rounds now. You must be tired. Why don't you take 5 rounds and shoot while you're sitting down? Since we're all into getting comfortable, why don't you try 5 rounds while you're laying down? You never know when you're going to get knocked to your back. Alright, so now that you got your juices flowing, let's get into a little tactical shooting with the remainder of your rounds. What I like to do next is a series of double taps. I do 5 double taps, 10 rounds each. And when I'm doing this, I like to make sure there's at least 1 reload. So either 5 and 5, 6 and 4, 7 and 3. And if you want to amp things up, you get your buddy and have him load the mags for you so you have no idea when you have to reload. So I got my buddy Mags to load my mags. And we'll see what he did to me, huh?
I got 7 in one, 3 in the other.
Alright, here we go. Mags, my firearm, sir. Spare mag. I should shoot a little bit more so I can tell by the weight or something. Alright, you want to call it for me, Mags?
Yep. Front. 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 Front.
Almost had me there. And now for my final 10 rounds, I like to incorporate a couple of different drills. So what I'm going to do is advance while shooting 5 rounds, then I'm going to change magazines, and I'm going to disengage for 5 rounds. Let's see how it plays, shall we? Well, there you are, friends. It's my favorite way to spread 50 rounds on the range. And sometimes, even though you don't have a lot of money, you can still take a little bit of shooting a long way. I'm Johnny Too Much. This is Tack Tips. And as always, stay safe out there, will ya?
Do it.